Rally in downtown Chicago right now in support of Palestinian civilians in Gaza amid this war between Israel and Hamas.
And WGN's Alyssa Donovan is downtown with more on that for us. Alyssa?
Yeah, Ray and Micah, this protest has been going on for a little while now. It started at Federal Plaza, but it has convened here at the intersection of Ida B. Wells Drive and South Clark Street. These people here have been blocking traffic for maybe 20 minutes now. They are making a stand in support of Palestinians. The demonstration put on by Jewish Voice for Peace, If Not Now Chicago, and Never Again Chicago. The group calling for Senators Tammy Duckworth and Dick Durbin to call for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. The crowd of about 200 people held arms as they crossed into this intersection downtown to make sure their message was heard. They also want the U.S. to stop funding in Israel.
We're further here to demand that our elected representatives turn off the flowing tap of money and weapons to the Israeli government that is continuing to pummel innocent civilians in Gaza day after day, hour after hour.
And the crowd has continued chanting things like Free Gaza, and they have actually just sat down. So they were standing in this intersection, and then someone with a megaphone as part of the group came over the speaker and said that police have asked them to move on from the intersection, and that's when they sat down. And we've been told that they will continue demonstrations like these until people in Gaza are safe. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Alyssa. More family members are speaking to the media following the release of a mother and daughter from Evanston kidnapped by Hamas. Two of their cousins on with Good Morning America today.
I started getting messages and screenshots from friends of mine. They say they're releasing a mother and daughter, an American mother and daughter. Is this your family? There are so many others. We don't know why them.
The terrorist group released Judith and Natalie Renan last week into the custody of the Red Cross. They had been visiting Israel to celebrate Judith's mother's birthday when Hamas took them hostage. The Qatari government helping negotiations with that release, and the Red Cross says this provides a sliver of hope that more hostages could get their freedom.
And there is more news today about hostages being freed and about efforts toward a ceasefire. And WGN's Jenna Barnes is covering the latest on those elements of the crisis. She joins us now.
Ray, these latest two hostages are elderly Israeli women freed, Hamas says, on humanitarian grounds.
79-year-old Nurit Cooper and 85-year-old Yocheved Lifshitz are the latest hostages freed by Hamas, taken out of Gaza through the Rafah crossing in Egypt and placed into ambulances. Their husbands remain among the estimated 220 hostages still in Hamas captivity. President Joe Biden saying his support of a ceasefire hinges on their freedom. Though Israel says it's ready for a planned ground offensive in Gaza, the U.S. is advising Israeli leaders to delay that plan to allow for more time to release hostages. In Gaza, doctors are sounding the alarm for the tiniest victims of the humanitarian crisis. They estimate 130 premature babies are at grave risk because their hospitals are running out of fuel that's needed to power their CPAP and oxygen machines and keep them alive. A third convoy of humanitarian aid arrived in Gaza Monday with about 20 trucks. Before the war and Israel's siege on Gaza, it was receiving 500 trucks a day.
And over the weekend, the U.S. saw an uptick in rocket and drone attacks at military bases in Iraq and Syria, carried out by Iranian-backed proxy groups. The Secretary of Defense ordered the military to prepare for any escalation of those attacks in the days and weeks ahead. Ray and Micah.
Thank you, Jenna.